This room is going to be repainted and I'm prepping the walls, but one thing I've noticed is that the switch box looks crooked. This is a 4-gang switch box, and if you can see, it slopes down. This side is lower than this side. If we put our level on it, you can see it's really out of level. This is something that we can actually fix as we prep the room. So this box has either been hung on a stud behind the wall that is crooked, or as the drywall was installed with the rotozip, they've cut it out at an angle and forced the box down. So the first thing we need to do is turn off the power. Next, we'll take off the cover plate. Now we need to know which side of the box the stud is, because we need to know do we go up on this end or do we go down on this end? If the stud is here, then we can't move this end. If the stud is here, then we can't move that end. And I'll use a stud finder to locate the stud. Okay. Doesn't seem like it's there. Let's check the other side. Yes. The stud that holds the box is located on this side, so that means that this edge of the box can't be moved. And if our box is sloped down on this side, that means that this side needs to come up. So we've got to take out these switches, cut the drywall over on this side so the box can move up. With the power off, I can unscrew all these screws. With all the screws removed, I'll pull the entire 4 switches out as a single assembly. So here we go. All right, so what I'll do is I'll make a line that's level on the top of the box, and then that will give me the clearance so that the edge of this box can move up. So I'll hold my level with the bubble in the center, and just at the upper edge on the right side, I'll take a pencil and make a line on the bottom, and we'll cut that. So you can see my pencil line that's now level. I've got to cut this sheetrock. This is just 1/2 inch sheetrock, so it's not very thick and it's not difficult to cut. One way to cut it could be with just a knife, a sharp knife. And that does okay, but really the best way to cut sheetrock is to use an oscillating saw. So I've got my oscillating saw here, and the important thing as you cut is to not go too deep. The wires are going to be at the back of the box, so you've got some clearance, but you need to be careful that you're only cutting through the sheetrock. Okay, so we've cut our line, and we'll clean up with a vacuum, and then we'll push this box into the position that we want. So just by removing some of the sheetrock from around the box is already flexed up on its own. It's still crooked, but it's better than it was. Now, I've given myself a little bit of a gap at the top of this box, and I'll be able to push this box up with some shims to bring it to perfectly level. So I have just a typical carpenter shim, and I can use this to help push this box up into the position that I want it. And I'll use my level again, eyeing it on top of the box to get the box perfectly level. Actually looks pretty good. And I can put some adhesive to hold that shim in, and then we can caulk around the box and put the cover back on. I've gone around this box with some caulk just to help seal the gap from where I cut the box. We'll put the switches back in, put the faceplate on, and turn the power back on. The cover plate is installed again. We can check it for level, and we're good. It didn't take too much to do this job. We basically took off the cover plate, cut out the sheetrock, and moved the box back up. We sealed the edges with some caulk, and then we put it all back together. That's it. Thank you for watching.